But I'm back. Wrong button.
Ready. Throwing on first down. Story eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Without a doubt, I think Drew Brees is a future Hall of Famer.
Touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The numbers there for Camaro from a week ago.
Honestly,
18 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
I think Drew Brees is a future Hall of Famer, but
he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
San Francisco must be doing something right with Alex Smith. What's the flag for now? Holding?
Penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Okay. That's fine.
So some holding over on the left side of that
holding
line.
On the offense.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here.
3rd and 21.
After 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Brees.
Incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to
Cat,
go downfield
cat,
with it.
cat.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. Well, later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. They've got good starting field position.
Cat's going to try to do something.
1st and 10 at their own 44.
Nice. God, you missed it.
There, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was going to be a nice catch.
He had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job.
Come on, dude.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
3rd and 10.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Story. He may try and run for this.
Good shoot. Good shoot.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I mean, that works.
On 1st down, Story
open.
The pressure right. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
I don't know what I got to do to get my... Oh, 5. Okay, 5+ yards 3 times. Okay. That's easy.
From the red zone
Through the air, though. That's easy. How are you still standing? And he's hurt. Great.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Well, my first string running back is hurt, and now my second string running back is hurt.
Back to throw.
Just my luck.
Story. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with his
Just
second
my
touchdown
luck.
here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the
Bruce
second
Turnham will
quarter.
not be able to return for the game.
Plenty more before this game is over.
So let's go to medical care. Yeah, Bruce Turnham, broken ribs.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one
For your
away.
$2.
This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Warning.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. To throw is Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick. And
that's going in the end zone.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of
square.
that looks at
I mean,
this
not square.
and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
10 yards
That's what's open
for a Jags first down.
Let's see, who is it? R1? Yep.
Story. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
And in the quarter.
So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start our tour out at Arrowhead. Houston on the road to take on Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in the second quarter. The Chiefs trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head to Hard Rock Stadium to check on the Dolphins at home in Miami. And it's the visiting Washington Redskins who have the lead in that one. Alex Smith, a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
14-0 at the half.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The second quarter score from KC. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. Deshaun Watson with one touchdown pass thus far. Throwing on first down.
Claire.
Story completes it to Lee. And Shannon
still going
forward. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely love.
Triangle, I see him.
That was great.
I see him.
Camera miss was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They'll fire that. That's a big gain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jeff Swaim, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8.
I don't know why he tried to cut left.
25 and up
That was
to the
dumb.
28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Frick.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using
that wasn't going anywhere.
Against the defense. They worked very well there for a first down.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Breeze.
Wide open.
He's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver,
Latavius Murray. I think that's who that was.
Even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
You know Latavius Murray.
He gets it to Matthews, complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose lose yardage back to the 29. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Nope, incomplete. That's incomplete.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the
Hang on,
field
the guy.
goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 46.
I was late.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown.
Damn
I
it.
get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in
Into
a
the quarter,
touchdown.
21-3.
Back now in Jacksonville.
Heading into the 4th.
Football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter
Keelan
number
Cole
4.
on the field.
They go play action here on
Oh,
first
well,
down.
that worked.
Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Somehow that worked.
Picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On first down, Story.
Where?
Open is Swain, the tight end.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Trying to use all the clock.
From the gun
But,
on 3rd down.
I see ya.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy.
I see him. I see him.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. This quarterback now 15 out of 17
Triangle?
through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Football. Progressive.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back to throw again.
Where?
And that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion.
I can take it to the 2-minute warning if I want. I'm not gonna.
So even though he caught it,
Where?
couldn't turn it into much
Okay.
more.
Nope, that's incomplete.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Story.
I haven't seen nobody open, so I'm just going to go to O.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
I got a feeling the final score is going to be 28-3.
First down to help salt this one away.
Where?
And this is going to be
All right,
caught, but
perfect.
they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
All right,
What?
that was incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
They better booth review that
40%
bullshit.
of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to
4th and 4. That's closer.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play.
There we go.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the
First
coach
down.
wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
2,000 passing yards in the season already.
The screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're trying to just throw the ball at the ground in the field of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
Now a
Tried to go to triangle, and triangle didn't work.
But it's incomplete. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd?
First down.
That is
I mean, not first down, touchdown.
Jacksonville. Jeff Swain with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
28-3 with 1:20.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive
I don't like
started.
that.
They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? Just
That's out of bounds. 1:18.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team,
1:18.
and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single
Why didn't
touchdown
a fair
on
catch?
the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Why the heck?
Great blocking on the return and springs him for 25.
Goal, win the game, 30 seconds possession time. Okay.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They got my
They
X
had
factor
the big
on.
lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how
First
good
down.
that feels, because
First down.
every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that
Clear.
done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's
First down.
familiar. You
First
feel
down,
right
first down,
going
first down.
into the game.
Gonna call
and it
timeout? No?
translated that
Okay.
into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stage.
Who is it?
The
Clear.
catch and run there, good
Okay.
for 16 in the first. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Timeout.
And they just took a timeout with 2
Timeout.
seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Corner strike.
That one looks like he'll throw.
Ah! That's a stat. I knew that was going to happen.
Back at the 15-yard
I knew that
line.
was going to happen.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Jaguars, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss here will move them back to 5. Start your week by installing your game plan.
everybody, it's the...
Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown. On the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself. Yeah. Like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I
go. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Just like that. Just like that.
Off the play fake. Story flushed out right. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James O'Shaughnessy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Bengals under first-year head coach Zach Taylor. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog, Andy Dalton.
And there's no substitute for experience in this league. And what it usually leads to, a whole lot of confidence. Andy Dalton is sharp with where to go with the football now. I think he sees reads before they actually even happen. He can sense them now. And he is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And a look now at the Cincinnati offense.
While the Bengals struggled in 2018, running back Joe Mixon certainly did not. Over 1,100 yards running the ball, caught 43 passes. Expect both of those numbers to continue to climb in his years in the NFL.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Passing. It's Dalton. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
On 1st and 10, Story looking long for Westbrook. It's caught at the 10. 36 yards on the play. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And the offensive unit now for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I feel a little bad here because we missed out talking about these guys on the opening drive because they were in the end zone before we had a chance to even say anything.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers point their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Boy, he covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. 21-0 our score after 1. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 5.
Throwing on first down. Story. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Story. Throw right side of the tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw. Story. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense.
Here we go. 8, read. Ready.
On first down, Story flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A first throw for the backup Foles. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And some space here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Alfred Blue. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Sorry about that, guys. Had to super in that game because I got hurt.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, their winning ways continue as they... Start your week by installing your game plan.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is...
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar... is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.